Problems faced by international students coming to Canada. In today's video update, we will talk about the impact of COVID-19 on international students applying to come to Canada. As much as permanent residency applications were affected due to travel restrictions, international students were particularly affected. International students who applied for a study permit and were approved still had to study remotely due to border closure. The border for international students only opened in October 2020 with proof of a COVID-19 readiness plan to be presented at the port of entry. Moreover, a letter of acceptance from a registered designated learning institute proving your presence was required in Canada. If you were an international student who was approved for a study permit, but your presence was not mandated for your program, you were allowed to start your program online from your country of residence. If you were an international student who was approved for a study permit, but your presence was not mandatory for your program, you have to continue your program from home country. The travel restrictions affected the institutions and international students, since the number of international students applying to come and study decreased during a global pandemic. It is a known fact that schools in Canada rely on a specific number of international students per school year for financial reasons. Now, let's talk about the processing of study permit applications. The processing times were naturally affected for all applications submitted for a study permit because of COVID-19. African and African French-speaking countries faced more delays for study permits. This was because of limited amount of visa offices in these particular regions. India and Pakistan did not face any delays, since Canada receives the greatest number of applications from them. Moreover, African and African French-speaking countries have a higher refusal rate compared to India and Pakistan. The visa office in Kenya has the highest refusal rate for study permit applications. The rate of refusal from these French-speaking African countries has a significant impact on the number of international students in Quebec, a province that's official language is French. Now let's tell you how these temporary public policies affect those wanting to apply for permanent residency. On the 14th of April 2021, Ircc implemented 4 new public policies to help all individuals that were and are on a temporary residence in Canada to apply for permanent residency. While 2 of the 4 programs were capped, the cap for the international graduate stream may be reopened to accept new applications. Regardless of the result, it is evident that the Government of Canada will always support international students in Canada. It may be conflicting to have to prove that you will respect the authorization to receive a study permit should it be granted to you. However, repeatedly, Ircc proves that, once you are in Canada, they need you to help the economy and contribute to Canada's GDP. This is the end of today's video. If you found today's video update useful, then please share our videos with your friends and family on Facebook, WhatsApp, and Twitter. Thanks for watching.